Dropping bars.
Welcome to the Midday Live Show. Go on, meet the crew. You know what we just came to do. No telling who be coming through.
Jazza, Fritz, and Steve, who styles gotta fit the mood. It did been a while, they left the milk. I got a DJ too.
DJ who? DJ Spoil Milk on the ones and twos. Catch the show, watch it be on 12 and noon. Ain't nothing like them other shows. They checking for your podcast. All hard just broadcast. Go screen the live on YouTube.
Brand new, everything about them got a bag too. Had to, cause now they see the stars when they pass through. Bad news, if you ain't up on this, you can't slide through. Especially when they find dining, shining, but the time whining.
Hello, friends, family, church members. How we doing? It's Friday, Midday Live Show. What is it? Season 3, episode 6, I believe. Yeah, we're in the building. How we feeling?
I'm feeling great.
I'll say Steve is frozen.
Great,
How
man.
you doing, Isaiah?
I think Steve is feeling a little frozen at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry
feeling
about
great.
that. Yeah, that internet is something. But frozen, I got a weather update. Tomorrow we're supposed to get some flurries.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
You
it's about
sounded
time.
excited
We've gotten
about
off really
that.
Easy.
Well, kind of. Oh, you wanna talk too? This guy wanna say hello.
Hello, Leo.
Leo.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's my son. He's peeping in. I'm in the studio. I'm remoting today, guys. We got a great show ahead. We have an amazing artist in the building. This guy's going to be in and out of my camera, but you got to remain focused. But back to you guys in studio. How you feeling, DJ Spoil Mill? Jazzer Fierce?
I'm good. It's been a long week, so I'm just really happy it's Friday, to be honest.
Tell me about it.
It has.
Mm-hmm.
It has, man. This week has been crazy. We've had a crazy social media scandal.
Yep.
Some viral moments we got to talk about during the show.
Okay.
Just yesterday, which was pretty cool, I did an event with the Bulls, so that was pretty cool, man.
Okay.
How'd that go?
We doing it. It was really dope. I am connected to a non-for-profit that focuses on kids, trying to give them a head start in life, with academics, opportunities, things of that nature. And the Bulls came through and, just gave the kids activities to do. Kids were painting on shoes yesterday.
Awesome.
It was real dope. Yeah.
And you
So-
love shoes. I'm sure.
Right.
I do.
Was
I love
there a specific
shoes.
pair that stuck out? Are there some artists out there too?
Oh man, so the kids were painting on high top Chucks, the Converses, and low top Vans.
The Vans are always
low-top
nice.
Vans. Yeah, the Vans are fire. One kid, not gonna lie, he was really artistic, and I ended up talking to him for a little while. His shoe was a representation. It was not the best representation, but hey, it was still artistic, okay? His shoe was a representation of somebody getting high. I don't know who it was, right?
Oh.
And then all around the shoe, it just kept saying faded. And the eyes were red, and there was a blunt smoking on the right side. But when I tell you, it was fire, I'm like, damn, bro. This is a very bad message here, but you guys.
I was waiting for something.
The message, not so much, but the artistic expression is on point.
On point,
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what's been going on for me this week.
Nice. Well, back to the studio. Speaking of artistic expression, we have a singer, a songwriter, a recording artist in the studio today.
Okay.
Voice of an angel of multi talents. It's Paige Ellis on the Midday Live Show. Please give her a warm welcome. Please, let's round of applause. What's up, Paige? How you feeling?
Feeling really good today. Thank y'all for having me.
Of course. So we got to talk about the music, of course, but I always like to know the backstory. So what really got you into music? How old were you, if you remember?
When I was in 8th grade, I think that's my best memory of falling in love with music. I was in a school play, and I was a Oompa Loompa, and I had like 2 lines of singing, but it was the most amazing feeling ever.
Yeah, I think that whole like theater, when you get into that and you fall in love with it, yeah, you just can't escape theater. Like if you know,
Mhm.
you know.
It's very like live and passionate, so I was like, this is what I want to do.
Yes.
And I was already writing poetry and everything, so I combined the two. People told me I could sing, so I'm like, oh, yeah, I can really do this.
I wish I
Wow.
could sing. Once upon a time.
Yeah, me too. I wish I could. Jesus.
I think we all got a little something.
Yeah, it's like what they say, you can hold a note. Everybody can hold a note every once in a while. You
Nah,
get lucky.
Steve.
Come on, Jazz. Let me hear it. Let me hear a note. Let's do it.
No.
There
I
you
would
go.
actually
That was a
ruin
note
this
right
show
there.
and
No.
it just started.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. That's okay.
She said,
We're gonna let Paige
no. Okay.
No.
Steve, what you got?
No.
What you got, Steve?
There you go. I'm humming. There's a
That
note.
one's pretty good.
There you go.
There
There you
we
go.
go.
I know a little theater too because I did barbershop quartet for a couple years, sang show choir and all that, 3 years and stuff. IMEA All State, but that's just neither. That was like 25 years ago. Come on, guys. But
Wow.
the performing aspect about you find out something new about me every episode, right?
Yeah, that's why I didn't know you were part of a quartet.
Yeah, barbershop too. I was a baritone. But so with the performance, when did you know that you could do this? Well, not just make a living, but spend hours upon hours practicing because as a performer, you got to do it till you get it right, right?
Yeah, it's a long, tedious job behind the scenes. So I would say I take it home and really go all out. But when I get on stage, it's showtime. I have to let go of my nerves. I'm still fighting through the nerves part, but I still love it so much, the storytelling and seeing reactions and just being in awe of having a blank canvas and then creating something from nothing. So I think that's the best part of it all.
I want to talk about the writing part also. So you do poetry. When did you start doing that? Like, how did you even go about it? Like, you just randomly start writing one day?
Yeah, I just remember in grade school just writing my thoughts, like family stuff or the clouds or my emotions. I wouldn't call myself a poet because I haven't done like spoken word or anything. It was just a simple transition of me singing my what I wrote, and I didn't even have beats at the time, and happened to have a friend. My dad's friend, he used to play basketball with, he was a producer. And so I wrote this great song that didn't have a beat to it, but he played the keys to it. And that was my first single ever. It's called Better. It's very soulful, emotional.
Would you say that's like your kind of like your genre?
Yeah.
Your vibe?
Sure. I'm dabbling into different things, but definitely the R&B soul is me.
Okay. Paige Ellis with the soul.
Man, just her the way she carries herself too is real smooth.
You can tell.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Like I was saying before we started the show on air, I was checking out a few songs of her myself, and she asked me a question. Paige was like, "What or who do I remind you of?" So I think we all should maybe take a quick turn. I don't mind going first too, but if she reminds you of somebody, you could say your piece. Right away, I'm thinking, not as airy as SZA, but I'm thinking Brandy though. You remind me of a Brandy, a soulful Brandy.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
would like to, like
She's
very.
my favorite, so thank you.
Sounds beautiful too. Yeah.
Wow.
I have to think because Brandy is a good one. That's kind of like perfect.
Brandy is a good one. Brandy is a good one. I don't necessarily have anyone in mind at the moment, but I would like to ask you that same question. Who do you relate to, or maybe who inspired you?
Yeah, I would say Brandy is the top of the list. I tell everybody she's like my number one inspiration. Christina Aguilera.
Oh yeah,
the dead voice. I love that. Who else? Janae Aiko, I'm really into right now. I like the context of her songs. And I don't know, Chris Brown. I love Chris Brown.
He does have the voice.
Yes, he's an entertainer.
Yeah.
Can't forget Beyonce too.
Yes. Never forget the queen. And it's funny you said Brandy. So you have seen like her version of Cinderella, right?
Of course, I know
Yeah.
all
I've
the
seen it
songs.
too.
Yes. That's all I need to know.
I'll
Yeah.
probably be in the next one.
As you should. Claim that.
Impossible. It's
Impossible. Come
possible.
on. I'm surprised you know that,
note? You
Isaiah.
ain't repeat that. Well, you know, I'm working on myself. Okay, I'm
Good
working
for
on it.
you.
One
Good.
Disney movie a month.
Good for you.
All right, I'm working on it.
Yeah,
And
speaking of Disney,
That
yeah.
just happened to be a Disney movie last month. That was the one.
And I
Nice.
need to level up like him too because I brought you up last night. You specifically when I was at the store. So Leo had this gift card to a trading card, you know, like a place where they get down with the playing cards and all that stuff, right? And then I was like, man, the guy was trying to sell me on this new pack of cards they got called Lucerna or Lucana, but there's a Disney card game they got out right now.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, man, you know who would love this game? Jazz. So if I can get some more info, I'll tell you more off air. But it just popped to me right there. I was like, oh, so Disney, so
Is it
Disney.
trivia?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like what kind?
It's a card game where there are questions and quests. You have to be able to answer Disney trivia, but at the same time, you have to like, I don't know, you're taking a journey with somebody if you're playing the card game.
Mm,
Sounds like my kind of game.
nice.
Say
Right.
less.
So what Disney movie should we watch this month, Jazz? Queen of
Please.
all Disney.
Let's take notes.
I don't know if I want to give you like a classic answer or maybe one of the newer ones. What's your favorite Disney movie?
I like Aladdin.
Mm,
I always thought he was
All
kind
right,
of
well,
cool.
there we go.
I agree.
Didn't they
What was
just
the name
remake
after
Aladdin?
Jasmine.
Yeah, there's a live version.
Yeah.
Did he go through that
That
whole
was decent.
movie with no shoes on?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah,
Come
he's
on,
sure
man.
fun. Will Smith was good in that though.
Oh, you're talking about the new one. The new one. I'm talking
Yeah.
about like the Robin
Yeah.
Williams one, the Disney one, the animated.
I think he was barefoot in that too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was going through it the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
He really was going through it. A really rough time.
No shoes?
Yeah. And then there's always a hater in a Disney movie. You know, the villain is always just trying to knock you down, not let you finish your quest. So
They always rise.
exactly. A Disney movie this month. Watch Inside Out. Get in touch with your feelings.
That's the
That's
feelings
a
one,
good
right?
Wow, here we
Oh,
go.
Yeah, yeah. Inside Out.
They have a number 2 coming out
I know. I'm
this
excited.
spring.
I'm excited.
Yes.
That was a tearjerker. Like that movie made me cry.
I was gonna say, I'm kind of embarrassed to say, but I was crying.
Yeah. It is
good?
deep. It really does.
Damn. My son.
All
seen
right,
that
there we
movie
go.
plenty
That's
of
the one
times.
I'm
I
gonna
need to
watch.
Step it up.
You say your son said what?
That's on the list for this weekend.
I need
There
to.
we go.
He's seen it 3 times, and I have yet to see it.
Oh yeah, you
Inside
definitely
Out?
gotta see it.
Yeah, yeah. They show it a lot in the schools, they say, because they teach them how to like regulate self-emotion and stuff.
Wow.
I
A
can
lot
see
of
that. Yeah.
So he's seen it. What's up?
See how Disney always
Wow.
just teaching people stuff. I love to see it.
Disney teaching. Disney
Mhm.
teaching.
Okay, so Paige, let's talk about peace and patience. That is your latest song.
Come on.
Yes, Peace and Patience. It was written with hopes to inspire people and encourage them to aim for peace and patience. You know, that we got a chaotic, negative world. So I just wanted to collaborate with a like-minded artist, Lele Lima. And we actually shot the video in Brazil in
Ooh.
September, which is where she's from. So a little taste
Oh,
of
nice.
Brazil is in there. And we're about to
Nice.
have a party next week to show some people. You know?
Mm.
Wow.
How was that
Um,
like shooting a music video in Brazil?
It was good. It was great.
I bet.
Music videos are always amazing, but you know, new territory and seeing different cultures and all of that, it
Mm.
makes it even more fun.
Yeah. And it's a lot of like creative processes you have to go through like when making a music video. So like what were you guys' vision for the video?
We wanted a lot of flowy items, so fabrics and colors. We were in the forest. We worked with a good director, great videographer, clean. And I don't know, we just went with I don't know. I think that's enough to tell y'all right now.
Yeah, can't give it to us too much. Can't do too much.
Yeah, but
Nice.
it's beautiful.
When is the video dropping?
In about 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
Got to be on the lookout. Follow her at Paige Ellis Music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Peace and patience is coming.
Okay. And with just for as far as like artists, there are a lot of local artists that have been on the show that need like advice when it comes to making a professional music video. Like, how did you find a choreographer, director? Like, how did you go about doing that?
Instagram. You know, everyone is promoting their business and their artistry on Instagram. So I'm actually from Minnesota, and I collaborated with a lot of choreographers and videographers there. So just, you know, kept building my resume, stayed in communication with a lot of people, and, you know, just be willing to collaborate. I think that's the biggest thing. And you learn a lot. It's actually really fun.
I really wish that artists in Chicago would do that more often, collaborate. Everyone is so afraid to do that because they think they're going to be like in competition with someone. They're going to have to try to outshine them. Like, we can really pull together, use the resources, and make 10,000 amazing music videos.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pride is
it
the
does
devil.
cost a lot, but
Yeah. But if you're willing to put in the work and collaborate, you can be like Paige. Peace and patience coming in 2-3 weeks. Okay.
Exactly. Well, we do know people like that. Kilo the Dreamer, you know, Southside Rico No Cap. Shout out to those two. They made our intro, by the way. Great fellas, great open-minded individuals and artists. I have a question for the music video. So I'm curious too, because, you know, there's so much, and I know you don't want to give away too much, but let's talk about the business aspect. You know, say people aren't going to Brazil, they're keeping it in, staying in Chicago. How much is an artist looking to spend on a professionally shot music video?
it ranges, you know. Some videographers are really trying to build their resume and their what's the formal word for it? Like portfolio.
Yes.
So I got it as cheap as like $450, but I've paid like $1,200 for my latest video. No, I think it was like $1,600 actually. So it really depends your range of if they have experience and what kind of genre they want to tap into next to expand their brand as well. So, but at least I would say 500 is a good place to start for something nice and clean.
What about wardrobes and props and, you know, other things that we may not even really realize that you had to spend time, energy, and money on?
Yeah, you got to be
included.
That's not including the 500.
Okay.
It's different for women too.
Yeah. But luckily, we have a lot of clearance racks. I don't know about y'all men,
right?
But mood board, vision board for your video is important. Having a color scheme, maybe at least 3 looks would be good to go with. Just, you know, create dimension and variety in the visual. And what else? Props. I mean, something you find in your closet. I'm a thrifter as well, so if you don't want to break the bank, go find some cool glasses at the thrift store.
Facts. Don't be afraid.
Oh yeah.
They have some gems if you really look. Just saying. And back to the genre. So you said you were, you know, dabbling in some other stuff, some new stuff this year. So what kind of genres? Or is that kind of like on the hush hush?
Well, I dabbled a little bit in Afro beats and pop in 2023. I was challenging myself to release a song every week. Burnt myself out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take my time. But I do enjoy Afro beats. Just the vibe, and it just makes you feel good. Incorporating that and some
Your
pop.
body just start moving sometimes
Yeah.
with Afro beats.
So y'all a fan of Afrobeats?
I like it.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Give us more.
Definitely. I actually heard from a neo soul artist that I met recently here that, oh, you're more on the pop side. I'm like, what? I've never heard that. So I guess I'm a little pop.
It's okay to be a little bit of, a few things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It shows
Yeah.
the range, shows the talent.
Wearing multiple hats at once.
Mm-hmm. That's what you
I
got to do
want to
as
know
an artist
about
sometimes.
your process. That is very true. You got to be able to do everything, right?
Mhm.
Speaking of being able to do everything, I want to know what it's like to be you as far as writing the music, recording the music, performing, and then also doing music videos. What's your favorite lane? And then on top of that, you have to be like a socialite too. Sometimes you have to be someone for people to see on Instagram as well. Like, what's your
Right.
favorite lane?
My favorite lane is the songwriting. So more about me, I guess my process. I listen to a bunch of beats and whatever like sticks. I'll probably write like not even a full verse of something to 3 or 4 beats, and whatever I can continue like organically, I'll just go with that one. And I try to remember what some songwriters back in the day told me, like, oh, just continue the story. That's the main thing. Don't focus too hard. Don't burn yourself out trying to make the best song. It's just mainly about the story. So if you're
Yeah.
just keep going with that, then you'll make something great.
Nice.
And like I said in the beginning, when I am finished writing the song, I listen back a lot of times and I start smiling. I'm like, oh my gosh, I did that. Like
Yeah.
off of this beat that didn't have no words to it. And I think that gives me the most joy.
That's how you know you're real proud of your work. I thought I was one of the only people that did that. I'll be like listening to something with my voice on it and then like not even realizing that you're starting to smile. And then you're
Mhm.
like, oh my God, I'm just sitting here cheesing. Like, yeah. I know.
You
I
have to
feel
be
you.
your biggest fan.
Period.
I'm the same way. When I'm on the radio, knowing how hard and how like tedious I am to make sure that these beats are blended together.
Yeah.
I got songs with wordplay on it. When it drops on the weekend, it's up. Especially if I'm in the car. You can't tell
Yeah.
me nothing. Hey, shut up.
And
Hurry
it's
up
so
real quick.
important to have good transitions.
True.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
People will leave. People will turn you off if you don't have.
That's
good
so
transitions.
true.
Very
If they're
true.
not feeling it, yeah. It's like transitions, bad transitions can really kill a whole vibe. It really can. But I know
Yeah.
Steve and Isaiah, they know all about the good transitions. Y'all are
Mhm.
good. Y'all are good.
Pros.
Well,
Pros.
appreciate that. You too kind. You too kind. We got a comment real quick from Miss Lenice Moss. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Hope
Hey,
you're feeling
Lenise,
better.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy
She just
New
sent me
Year,
some
friend.
videos from
Okay.
your birthday party, Steve. Hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
we were all hilarious. We were all hilarious.
Yes.
When was your birthday?
Oh, the party was Friday the 22nd of December. My real birthday is the 26th.
Nice. We're almost birthday twins.
Yeah, almost. So you 25th, right?
24th.
24th.
Mm,
Okay.
Ooh,
that's such a nice birthday to have.
Right?
Christmas Eve. It's classy. It has a class about it. Low key.
I agree. Thank you.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Nice.
It's tough
What up,
bringing my
Bria?
friends together because they're always doing something with their families. But
Exactly. Well, you know the vibe too, because that's why I said I stopped having birthday parties when I was 7. For real. Like, because no one would come.
I hate when he says that. That's so sad.
Yeah,
that's
it's
very
something that's
young too.
yeah, it's super
Right.
young. But like that's why I never like played my B-Day too hard. But like now as an adult, I don't know what's happened to me, Jazz. These last 6 months have been stupendous. But
Good.
I got, DJ Spoiled Milk and Jazz are Fierce pulling out of my shell, and it's nothing but parties in the future. I'm throwing my son a party 2 weeks. We're doing a Nerf gun party. Boom, boom.
Hey.
Nice.
We went to the cousins, so I was like, we got to do it bigger. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel
I
about
breathe one.
half birthdays?
Half birthdays.
I don't do that.
Yeah, it doesn't
Mm-mm.
feel real.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
It feels
Nah.
forced.
It does feel. It's giving forced. No.
It's forced.
I think I'm gonna try it
You
out.
do the
this
half
year.
birthday?
I think I'm gonna try it out only because I know this year is just gonna be wild for me. I'm throwing that out there. Okay. First of
You say,
all,
but why? Your
it's
birthday is in like a month.
right,
Mm-hmm.
and it's my
What?
golden year. So this is up.
Oh,
This is
February.
Up.
And my birthday is always during the winter. It hasn't snowed yet. We may not be going anywhere on February 28th. We might be snowed in for all I know, the way that this weather's, doing this thing.
Let's
So,
hope
why
not.
not? Why not jump out during summertime and just say, hey, y'all, everybody meet me at the beach? It
Because
don't
it's
gotta be
your
nothing
half
crazy.
birthday.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
The beach in February?
No, the half birthday. So what's the half of? What would it be, like July, maybe? August? Meet me at the beach. Everybody pull up with a bottle. It's time to celebrate something. And let's halfway celebrate it.
I feel it. Halfway celebrate. Mm-mm.
Just drink half the bottle, right? Just drink half the bottle.
Just half the bottle. I'm with it. I see it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing it a lot on social media. Maybe it might become a thing.
Okay. New things to try out 2024. I see it.
Speaking of social media, let's jump into this. Paige, do you mind if we talk about Cat Williams real quick? I can't
I
hold on.
only
no
mind
longer.
because I did not watch it yet.
Oh.
Oh,
I didn't see the whole thing either. I watched like clips.
So I'm not even gonna
Ooh.
have a lot to say. But I do like
Okay.
Cat Williams. I wonder did he lose a lot of fans?
I don't think so.
From what he
Been
was talking
trying to cancel Cat Williams for a long time.
And they can't.
I don't think he lost any fans because the fans that he does have are real fans.
Mhm.
And I mean, we got to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Real recognizes real. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So the people who are following him today are, I'm pretty sure, the same people who were following him when they tried to cancel him the first time. You know, so I
True.
really don't think he lost any fans at all. I think he may have actually gained some because he did some things that most wouldn't do. He
Mhm.
spoke on things that most don't speak about. So
This is true. This is super true. I mean, and then there's more details. Do you wanna break down what he said about each person or something, or each comedian or celebrity?
okay. I guess
Let
it's
us
a
know.
spoiler alert.
Uh-huh.
Guess it might be a little spoiler alert. You can
Yeah,
go back
yeah.
to watching on your own time. I'll just touch. I'll
Okay.
be, I won't get into too many details, but he basically had a clip ready. He came in the door like, huh!
Yeah, for real.
So, backstory: Shannon Sharp, legend, has his
Yes.
own podcast called
Shay
the
Shay.
Shay Club Shay Shay. Yeah, 2023, you had a lot of the heavy hitters come through, like Steve Harvey,
Boom.
Said the Entertainer. You had Ricky Smiley come through.
Mhm.
Right, these are the kings of comedy. And I guess there were lies that were told, and Cat Williams had enough. He
Yeah.
had enough, and he came through with the clip ready. And it sounded like Ricky Smiley was the one that just sent him over the edge when allegedly Ricky Smiley was expressing to Shannon Sharp, but that the role that he was playing as the Santa Claus in Friday After Next wasn't really supposed to be his role. He was supposed to be Money Mike, the pimp, which is Cat Williams' role.
Mm-hmm.
And he was basically going on and on about how that was his role and they were supposed to give it to him. Basically, he sounded like a hater. And he sounded like he was jealous of Cat Williams. Cat came through with the clip. And he said he had receipts for everything.
Mhm.
And he ain't just stop at Ricky Smiley.
He went into
down the line with
Ludacris.
Steve Harvey,
How about that?
Ludacris,
Yeah.
Said the Entertainer.
I want to
What's
touch
Kevin
on
Hart, he said
name?
something about him too, right?
him too.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Phase on too.
All of them?
Martin Lawrence.
He just let it
too.
go.
He let it go.
Yeah.
Here, let's
Yeah.
touch in a little bit on Luda. So what he was claiming is that he was in the same room with the Illuminati. All right, and this is all per, our resources are going to be Club Shay Shay. All right, and so he was saying he was in the same room with Illuminati, right? And he was put in a position where they had an option. You can either take this $200 million over a 10 movie contract, about $10 million a movie, right? Or you had to do X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z is kind of like insulting humor. They would either make you wear a dress, or have you shave your hair off, or do things like, make you go through the gauntlet just to get a role that you honestly are working for. And so these were the things that Kat was touching base on. And of course, we all have our opinions, they're each their own, but it was just something like, how did he know these? Are these true stories? Is he making it up? Or it sounded real accurate to me. He sounded really convincing.
He did.
But he's a performer.
I mean, I'm sure Kat has probably been through tons of stuff. Like, he's been in the business a really long time. So the clips that I did see where he was talking about like stuff like that, I really feel like he was telling the truth. I don't think he would have just been talking out the side of his neck. Yeah. And then he said he had receipts. If somebody says they have receipts, believe them every time.
And I don't want to get too much detail, but he said some other things too, like with him and Harvey Weinstein too, and
I saw that part.
There's a little bit of, whoa, we can't say it here on this show. Not saying we for the kids either,
It's spicy. It's real spicy.
Yeah, but please do some research, man. It was tremendous, the amount of insight he had, and you I'm looking at comedians differently now, right? I was talking to...
it's kind of tough, right? Because some of the things that Kat was saying, the truth and nothing but the truth. Shout out to Ms. Linda. He's dropping like dates. He's dropping years. He's dropping comedy specials and specific jokes that were stolen.
Yeah.
According to him, according to Kat, these jokes were stolen and reused. And then now social media is so crazy. People are digging up the old content. So,
yeah, absolutely.
For example,
here we go.
For example, he was speaking on Cedric the Entertainer, how Cedric the Entertainer stole his joke and then used that same joke on like the Comic View, and it blew him up type thing, right?
Yep. Must
have been a heavy hitting joke. I just saw a clip today. Someone goes back and is like, in 1989, this joke was used, or in 2019 on Comic View, here it is. Kat was talking about Steve Harvey, about how he stole a whole entire joke from, what was the dude's name? Mark something or whatever. He had a TV show, a sitcom show, and then Steve Harvey did the same type of TV show, sitcom show with the same type of plot behind it. Mark Curry, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, man, he had a lot of details to just be making lies of. Like,
yeah, back to Steve Harvey. Like, we're in a position where we've heard Steve Harvey's his story too, but what his claim was, Kat was saying that Steve was never homeless. Steve was never broke. That was his life story. He's like, I was the one who was taking showers in hotel lobbies. Steve was making about $3,000 cash per week, doing all types of things. And then they met up. There was the championship stand-up comedy in Detroit in front of 10,000 people, and they went neck to neck, and he destroyed them. But people don't want to talk about that. The guy's got talent. Kat's been in the game, like I said, 35 years, but he sounds so convincing to me.
Yeah.
I believe him.
Wow. You believe him?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're saying that everything is
Steve
true.
Harvey and the rest of them?
Michael Blackson, Kevin
Hart,
said they all basically denying it, and they all basically saying like, oh, he's just reaching, he's looking for clout. Basically.
Cat Williams don't need clout.
No, he don't. Sid was the only one that actually like spoke on something, and he basically said, I didn't steal the joke. I had that joke for years. I don't know what he's talking about, blah, 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 blah. But mostly everybody else. Oh, Luda did come out with like a little freestyle.
A freestyle rap. Yeah. He released on X.
Yeah.
Released on X.
Formerly known as Twitter.
It didn't really it didn't hit too heavy, He was just basically saying like, yeah, I'm in movies and I earned those checks. But he's not really talking about the fact that you earn those checks doing what?
Right.
Interesting.
Because according to Cat Williams, in order to, be in those movies and get those checks, he had to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, and we talk here. We'll say it, something strange for a little bit of change type thing, Like we mentioned Harvey Weinstein. Things are downhill from the second you hear that last name.
Right.
It's like we got don't even want to say it, but I'll say it. it's it's like, all these people were talking so much about this guy throughout the past years. I want to say that. They, like Jazz, you mentioned earlier, they've been trying to cancel Cat
A long
decades.
time.
Yeah, but they can't sink the ship. So something's got to be true. There's got to be truth there. So I'm right there. I'm super convinced.
He didn't reach when he talked about the 7 light-skinned wives. He wasn't lying.
That's
Did
true.
y'all, you know?
I seen like a post about it. Someone
Yeah.
was doing like a stitch or whatever you call it. But yeah, it showed like pretty much all the comedians, like their wives. And yeah, he was like, you don't ever hear from them. They don't ever do any interviews. They never have anything to say. Yeah. He was telling the truth.
Tough.
Tough.
Well.
But if you guys got some more comments, thank you, Linda. Comment away. Leave them below. Of course, we have more information. We're dropping all types of things on our Instagram page. You can go over to Midday Live Show. Yeah.
Period.
There
Get
you
to
go,
it.
man.
Nice talk.
That was tremendous, man. It's crazy. Again, if you guys want to get a little more info for yourself, do some of your own research, head on over to YouTube. You can probably grab the clips, Club Shay Shay, when he interviewed Cat Williams.
Nice.
Over 9 million views.
Over
Wow.
9 million views. It's all right, though. We head in the same direction, too. I had something to ask Jazz about this.
Oh,
One of the discussions, the
Okay.
one in the black box. So, it's a point system. I ran through each one of those, and I'm like,
yeah.
I think I only said no to 2.
Uh-oh.
Do.
I think I've done almost everything on this list.
Hold on. I'm going to get a piece of paper. Yes, Paige, play this game with us. I'm going to
Yeah.
write down everyone's points.
All right, here we go.
Got it.
We got DJ Spoiled Milk. We got Jazzer Fierce. We got Paige Ellis. Follow her today at Paige
Oh.
Ellis Music, along with Steve. Oh wait, that's me. So here we for the guys not viewing us on YouTube, wherever you get your video. Here is for the listeners. Our discussion is: you might be old if you get 1 point for everything you've done. Starting off with a used rotary phone. What we're going to do is see if you use this, you definitely going to get old, or you at least
What?
get a point for it.
what is a rotary phone?
A rotary phone is a phone where you got to turn the circle. Remember the one with the circles? You got to go 9, let it reload and go back. 1, reload and go back. And then you pass out because you can't do the last 911.
I don't think I've used that before.
Spoiled milk?
What is a rotary phone?
I've never used that before either. My granny had one. I used to play on it. But
I was like, yeah, I played with like fake rotary phones, but not like for real. For real.
Yeah.
I've never actually used that one.
I've made some phone calls.
So you have used one.
You made phone
Yeah.
calls.
Yeah. And this is another thing too,
Point.
though. This is why you can either be super old or you can be like low resource. Feel me? Like if you have limited access to tech, you're gonna have the old stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
have a little bit of both.
And Paige, you haven't used one, right?
No.
Okay. So
Okay.
Steve, 1 point.
Yes. 1 point. Next on the list, we have used a floppy disk.
That I have.
Excellent.
Those are
me
the
too.
square ones.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look like
Point.
Polaroids. They
I
have the circle in the
I
middle.
don't think I've ever used one, but I used to
Yeah.
play with it.
What?
Like as a
For
short-
what?
I don't know. We used to
His
flick them
imagination.
around the room.
You right?
We used to
Oh.
throw them like frisbees. We ain't actually
Oh.
have frisbees. Flick them around the room, around the basement. My dad used to have like all the big butt computers down there,
Mhm.
and he had all type of floppy disks and stuff. We'll draw on them with faces like planks and stuff.
Mm.
I never
Okay.
used one though.
Jazz,
Steve, you have, right?
Yes. I used it for Oregon Trail back in elementary school. We used to go to the computer lab in first grade,
Mhm.
and the computer lab had a bunch of these little Macintosh computers, and you would insert the floppy disk to play Oregon Trail, or there was this other one with like a a sea otter and you practice math. Oh, Math Blaster. Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Oregon Trail. That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
It would be hilarious because, you know, like you got to pick out your party and you just name the kids in your classroom and so dies because of bloodshot wounds. It was pretty graphic.
Oh.
Graphic game, yeah.
Hmm.
You had to kill animals and stuff to survive, you know?
Wow.
But it's just the truth.
Interesting
Oregon Trail.
game to play at such a
Yeah.
young age. Okay.
See, I was playing Mavis Beacon and stuff. Y'all remember that game?
Oh, I
When the
do,
pink
I
ones
do.
would jump on the ice. You have to type the
No.
words out.
Mavis Beacon.
Fill in the
She was a
blanks.
black lady.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Wow. On a computer? That was a computer game?
Yeah, yeah.
On a floppy disk?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
A CD-ROM.
Oh, I see. I see what you're talking about. Man, those little typing games used to be fun.
Yeah.
I like typing games. It takes me back.
Speaking of typing, the next one on the list, Jazz. So did everybody put down? I got a point.
Yes.
We got a point for page 2.
Yes. I
Should
got
Isaiah
one.
get a point for flicking them as frisbees, maybe?
Nah. Nah.
And Jazz.
I got one.
Excellent. All right, next one is used an actual typewriter.
No.
Nope.
Freshman year in high school.
Seriously?
Yes. And it wasn't like those old ones you see in the movies, like from the 1700s, if they had it back then. It was it looked like half a laptop. You know what I'm saying? You had nothing but keyboards, and you'd have to just roll up the paper. It wasn't too bad. It's just that back in it was 2001, they started making it mandatory at high school to turn in all your documents typed. And if you didn't have access to a computer or use the computer lab after school, they'd give you a typewriter on loan type thing. Ain't that funny?
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay. We got one, Isaiah 0, Steve 3.
My
Put me
gosh.
on the board with the next one. Let's go.
Here we go. Next on the list, we have taking pictures with a film camera. I'm going to throw in disposable camera in there too, the ones where you wind it up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take to Walgreens after.
Yes.
She
Mhm.
knows.
Times.
Yeah.
Me.
You got a point for that one?
Put me in the game.
All
Put me in
right.
the game, coach.
I got you.
But they have those nowadays. So
I
They do.
know.
They do. They're
Everything
bringing
be
them
making
back.
a comeback.
hmm
Full circle.
Yeah, my son, I gave him one the other day too. He had a couple, and so like he's been, when we go on like these mini staycations, he'll bust out the disposable, take pictures of Great Wolf Lodge, take
Love it.
picture of the Dells,
Yeah.
Cool. All right, points. What's our total so far, Coach?
You have 4. I have 2. Paige has 2. Isaiah has 1.
Right. Next
Let's
on the list.
go.
This will be the last one I'll read, and then someone could take it from here. Listen to music on CD.
Yep. I think that's all of
Yeah.
us, right?
Yeah, we've all hit that play
Mhm.
button. Anti-skip technology.
Made a
that.
mixtape? Who made a mixtape? I want to know.
Can I tell you?
Okay,
a
well,
story?
I guess my question is like making a mixtape the same as burning a CD?
This,
Or
I,
are you like talking about like an actual cassette tape?
I don't want to say I'm old. It's more like I've really didn't have access to technology growing up. I really did not. Like tech for us, if I wanted something, that meant I'm going to the Salvation Army or something to get something, used from the 1990s. You feel me? But yeah, I'm so low in tech that I've made a mixtape on cassette and on CD.
Interesting. Okay.
Blew your mind, right?
Yeah.
So it is the
That
same
one's-
as burning a CD.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah, because
It
you're
is?
burning over cassette tape reel.
Mm.
All right, then I guess you can give me a point.
Cool, let's get it.
I didn't know how to do it, but my brother used to do it for me.
All right,
Yeah, I burned a CD.
pimp it,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Frostwire, LimeWire, all that, right?
Yes. Anybody ever owned a Walkman?
Psh, of course, mine was Sony.
Yep.
Of course, he says.
Of course,
too.
yeah.
Yes.
You did?
Mhm.
Isaiah, you too?
Yep.
I did not.
Listen to music on. You did not?
No.
Wow.
She might have went straight to CD, Yeah.
I did.
What about listening to music on a boombox?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You got the
course.
8 double D batteries player? Oh,
Yeah, right.
Sir. Outside at the park playing
so
basketball.
good. Like barbecues for us, bro, all day.
You
We
too?
love it.
No?
Wait. What was the question?
Listen to music on a boombox?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
I was like, Paige, where was you at?
It's
Watch the
crazy.
movie on VHS.
Of course.
Yes.
Blockbuster.
Lots of
Still
those.
to this day I'll do once in a while.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you remember Blockbuster? They used to charge you if you didn't rewind it. So you'd have to
Mm.
Yep, I
recharge
remember
it.
that. I remember that.
That was so funny.
So I guess we can all say we've rented a movie from Blockbuster, right?
I miss Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I do too. They
Family
used to have the
trips after
games
church.
too.
Good times. Things were so simple. Learning
Mhm.
cursive. You know they don't teach that anymore?
I know, that's crazy.
It's very crazy. I was taught cursive.
Yes.
Sure.
Me too.
Got you.
Played Atari.
Yep. Add me to that cursive list. Yep.
Isaiah, you learned cursive,
I-
right?
Yeah. I
said
did not play an Atari.
No, see, I
either.
did not. I did not. Yep.
Really?
You did not.
It was like a GameCube before GameCube. It was like one of those first like gaming systems.
Okay.
Ooh, that's like the boomers. Feel me? Damn,
Yeah.
I'm not that old. Feel me? Ooh, I got an iPhone.
Sent or received a fax. That's not really fair because like people still fax to this day.
Mhm.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna
But,
say no to that. Cause
No?
no, never did.
Wow.
That's weird.
You say you sent to fax page?
Mhm.
Okay.
I had a
Isaiah?
MySpace account. Yes, I
Yeah.
did receive and send faxes.
Yes, I did.
And that was like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. That's what I did that recently. Sent a fax.
Yeah. Had a MySpace account.
I've never had a MySpace.
Me either.
I missed out.
Man, I'm too excited when I say I miss my MySpace, and you'd be able to
What?
change
My
your top
MySpace
friends.
used to bust.
Me too. I'd be stealing people's music and putting it on my.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I went straight to Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah, that was like my
Wow.
first social media.
I feel like MySpace was my first social media because
Yeah,
my
me too.
parents were already on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
so you doing?
MySpace was like where you can do your
Own
ratchet
thing.
I can
thing.
be
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
Yeah.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
You can cuss
your
on
own
MySpace
ratchet.
and nobody even know.
hmm
Columbia House. What
Order-
is that?
What is
so
that?
I'll explain it for you guys. Linda
So you've
probably
ordered
knows
from
it.
Columbia House.
Let me tell you about this. It's 99 cents, right? Plus $3 in shipping and handling, and they'll give you up to 10, sometimes 20 CDs, like full-blown albums. But here's the thing,
What?
though. They were fake albums because they'd give you the album case, but they'd burn the CD. They wouldn't give you the original CD. And so Columbia House, it ended up being like a hack after a while because people wouldn't have to put their credit card. They just have to get a money order from Currency Exchange, and they'd be putting fake names, catching all these CDs, and then they'd be selling the CDs. So that was a
Did they
little
get
play back
sued?
then. Oh yeah, I'm sure they did.
Sounds like a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Sounds like something I missed.
Interesting. Okay, so you're the only one for that one. Taught us
Mhm.
something new. Had an AOL address.
Yes, I remember it too.
What was
I
it?
didn't.
It was TOO 2x2 hot for you too. Not
Bye.
lying. That's
Very long.
funny.
Yo.
That was so funny. I'm not lying.
Isaiah, you have one?
Nah, not me.
I think my first email was Hotmail. I think that was
Mine
my
was too. I still got it.
first.
Oh snap, that's wild.
I still use it today.
I have a Ymail, which is Yahoo.
There you
Mm,
go.
Like, what is that?
Mm.
Ymail.
Yahoo with a Y.
It evolved. There used to be Yahoo with an exclamation point. Now it's just why.
Yeah.
Why'd
I
I get
remember I
this
had a
email?
Yahoo. CutieJazzy09 at yahoo.com.
Cutie Jazzy.
Yep.
With the
Yep.
little emoji.
Mm-hmm.
Not emojis. The avatars.
Yes. My little person, she was so cute. Yes. But anyway, wait. access the internet via dial-up?
56K.
Mm-hmm.
Made the sound effect too.
Mm-hmm. Everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah.
Ooh. Steve, you
I
are
hate-
racking up.
I'm racking up points. This is bad. It's like I'm racking up
Isaiah
years.
actually passed me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're like
Oh,
one ahead of me.
wow.
So I have the least.
We're tied with 10. Interesting.
Okay, well, let's shake it up then. Have you ever used an encyclopedia?
Oh,
No.
I still have mine. Encyclopedia Great Britannica, volumes A through Z. Still got them.
Okay.
It's your favorite book.
Nah, it's just. But check this.
First
Like, 'cause
editions.
we used to have to. We didn't have the internet, as like a kid. I need to do a report on like a bear, right? American bear or American bobcat. I don't know, right? I'd have to go to the encyclopedia. I was mad blessed that I had encyclopedias. Most kids had to go to the library and get it. But I just look it up, read it, copy that shit, go get A,
Wow.
Isaiah,
I have.
encyclopedia?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Used a phone book.
Whew.
Definitely.
And
Yes.
and not only
Chinese
did I
food.
have a phone book, hold up. Sorry.
You have one next to you.
No. I
Oh.
used to
What?
one of my little side hustles I did with my mom when I was a kid, I used to sell them. I used to deliver them.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You made a lot of money with that?
Oh, I didn't see a cent, honey. That's mother's money.
I do remember, like, as a shorty, when you wanted to, like, order food, you had to use a phone book. I do
Mhm.
remember that.
Like that
Pizza,
wild, right?
Chinese food type
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah. So you couldn't just get on the internet and look up the number. You had to look in the book.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
And you'd be taking chances. You're like, oh, okay, A&A. Who's
Okay.
A&A? I'll call him. Yeah,
Right.
you wasting your quarters.
Oh, man. Or
Use
we
one
used
page?
to,
No.
No. Okay.
we used to do the prank calls off of a phone book.
Mm-mm. I would just call people that I
man.
knew, like the numbers I already had. I wouldn't call like random people.
We used to open up the book and whatever page it landed on, and you got to close your eyes and be like, all right, call this number. I'm like, oh man, that's a funeral home.
And y'all
That
did
was
it
some
anyway.
Bebe Kids.
You just say baby
Yeah.
kids.
Mhm.
Baby's Kids. I watched that 100 times. My
Yeah,
gosh.
that's a good movie.
That's a great movie.
We don't die, we multiply.
Mm. Who sent a
What's
postcard?
next?
Oh, I had. Because my grandma, rest in peace now, but she's like, I don't do that email. You get up and you write me like a man. I'd be like, okay, grandma. So I'd write her postcards, yeah.
I don't think I've ever sent a postcard before.
Yeah,
But
me either.
But now it's a flex though. Now you go to Bahamas, right? Buy a $2 Bahamas, thing, send it to yourself type thing. It's a
Wish
little
you were
flex.
here.
Hmm.
Okay. Used a paper map.
Of
Yes.
course. We talking before Map Quest.
Right. Just
I
print out
can't
the
even-
directions.
Can't even drive without GPS.
Same.
And oh my gosh.
I would get lost. Going 3 blocks away.
So looking at a map, that'll drive me crazy.
Seriously.
No, because you'd have to pull over unless, that's what shotgun came back. If you were really shotgun, you were my rider. You'd look out for me because
Oh yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
focused on the road. You'd maybe be like, all right, cool. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to try. But you'd have to pull over sometimes and put the whole thing on the hood of the car. And you weren't the only one trying to read and figure it. It was crazy. Crazy times.
I've just never been good with
I remember that.
directions. Like when people will be like, oh, go west on lake. And I'm like, what? What way?
How do you even know?
You just know off the E-way. The E-way is the middle. So anything east, anything to the right is going to be east. Anything to
I'll
the
say
left
say
is going to be
to
west.
a direction, not like an actual east, west, north, south. Be like,
yeah. To the
turn right.
Got it.
Yeah. I need that.
You're a realist. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Just tell me how to get there, stupid. I got it, yeah.
Owned a dictionary, anyone?
Me,
Of course.
a big red one.
Yep.
Webster.
Yeah. Did you ever,
Steve, you say yeah?
yes. Did you ever read your dictionary just to kill time?
No.
That's wild.
No.
Haven't done that one.
So in fourth grade, in fourth grade, shout out to Mr. Paul. He'd give us detention sometimes. You know, you mess up in school, you mess up, you make mistakes, you do something wrong. I get it. You know, nobody's perfect, but he would give his detention, be like, all right, cool, read this. Either you're gonna sit down for 30 minutes and do nothing, or you can read the dictionary or thesaurus for 15 minutes and then you can go play. So I would do that. I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna take the 15 minutes. I just run through that thing. Yeah. Learned a
Interesting.
surplus amount of words.
Who has written a check? Check. Not a check, a check.
Check.
A check.
Like
I mean,
actual,
you
like a
can
paper
you still do this
Mhm.
today though.
Exactly. You still can.
Yeah.
You
I
can
haven't.
because I mean,
No.
when you're renting it at an apartment complex, they take checks. So
Steve,
I'ma
you
be
say you
honest
didn't write a
with you.
check?
No, I haven't. I've signed checks.
What?
Yeah, but
Interesting.
because
I used
I
to
was
write
always a cash guy my whole life up until the card. I was like, just cash.
Isaiah, you've written a check?
Yep.
Okay. And the last one, uncurl the telephone cord. Yep.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got our final tallies.
Steve, 6,432.
20.
All right, decent.
Yeah. Isaiah, you have 18.
Dang.
JK, 17. 17.
So what does the winner get?
A Social Security
Congratulations.
check.
You're old.
Right. Been gay. I don't.
Oh no, I'm not
Icy
hurting.
hot on your knees. Who knows?
Aches and pains, right? No.
Paige and I got 14.
Okay, cool. This might have not just won, it just kind of put me in my place.
It's okay. You know, that means you're seasoned
Whew.
and you've been through a lot.
You're
Jeez.
wise.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, both of you.
I guess I'll be the one to say it. Boy, you older than mine.
Let it happen. Let it out. Thank you, Isaiah. It's good. It's been
Hilarious.
great.
You're
Yeah.
wise. No, you old, boy.
You-
Damn.
oh,
You-
just say it.
You over there, you made phone calls with a rotator phone?
Rotator phone, rotary, but
Rotator.
no, that's good though. It's cool. It also, you know, I'm glad. I'm so pre-tech and post-tech, so I'm one of the, you know, I'm very lucky, very lucky. Like I used to know my friends, just like the meme you'll see it on Instagram today. I used to know what friends were at what house just by pulling up and seeing their bikes. I'd be like, all right, cool. So and so's there. I'll pull up. Hey, Miss McAllister. That's from Home Alone. Can I come in? That's
Yeah.
all. Good times.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It is crazy how we used to have fun without needing anything.
Nothing.
Nowadays, it's all about technology and cell
Yeah.
phones.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, how do we get back to that?
I'll give you the most basic game I've ever played. It's called Up. And all you
Up?
need is a can of peas, can of beans, can of Spam. I don't care what kind of can you got. Can of peaches. And what it is you gather a group of kids or a group of people. You'd all get in this, like in a close circle or in the center around this can. Someone throws the can up as high as they can in the air, and before it hits the ground, you have to scatter. And then the person through the can
What?
is it. So it's like tag, get it? So it'd be your timer.
Mm.
That's all. We could bring it back.
That's it.
That's it. And then you switch. See? We
And
had
then you just
nothing-
throw up a different can and keep
No,
running.
No, you'd switch the person and keep the can.
Wow.
Oh, so you're like waiting for it to splat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Sounds a little
Dumb.
dangerous.
Dumb.
It does actually. You get head trauma.
Oh no.
Just saying.
How do we bring it back? That is a great question.
We think about rapid fire and how Paige can answer those questions.
I like that. Pick
So
it
we're about
off.
to play a game.
All right. Well, when
Another
it comes
game.
to
We
rapid
always have
fire,
games.
oh, we are the king, queen, and I was gonna say what, aces? Yeah, of gameplay. We know how to play great games.
Ooh, bring them on.
DJ Spoiled Milk is really good at explaining how rapid fire works. You can take it from here.
Whatever comes to your mind first, you gotta say it. That's it. That's the
What
only
was the goofy laugh? I'm scared.
because he gave me this intro. Like he's really great at giving all the game instructions. There's only one.
Okay.
Whatever comes to mind, you gotta say it. It is a safe space.
Safe
Okay,
space.
no judgment
No judgment.
at all.
Period.
You can't get canceled here.
We
No.
gonna see.
Oh, we gonna see.
No, I'm ready.
Okay.
Who wants to kick it off?
I'll go.
right.
Describe your style in one word, Paige.
Random
Dogs or
Oh.
cats?
dogs.
Dream job or win the lottery?
Dream job.
That's
Food you
different.
can't live without, right?
Shrimp.
Really? Shrimp? You like shrimp?
Cramp.
Okay.
Nice.
Something that never fails to make you laugh.
Oh, I love this one. You're smiling right now.
My fiance.
Love to hear it.
Period.
And congratulations.
Yes,
Oh,
congratulations.
that's beautiful.
Shout out to the fiance.
Big shout out. Love to see it.
Heck yeah.
One thing you wish you were better at.
Not being shy. So
That's real. Okay, I'll do one last one, then one of you guys can take over.
Sure.
What have you been?
5 questions.
Huh?
I thought it was 5 questions.
No.
From her?
Oh.
A little more than that. A little bit more. Your most used emoji.
The praying emoji.
Nice.
Nice. I guess I'll jump in there. What was your first job?
I worked at Kmart.
Hey,
Woo!
wow.
Shout out to
Ugh.
Kmart.
Yeah, they closed now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no more.
The one I worked at was 30.
Oh.
Was
Mm-mm.
Target around when Kmart was alive?
I thought so. Yeah.
I think Target is like the modern day Kmart, if you ask me. I feel like anytime we ever went to Kmart, it was only white folks in there.
But like
And it was
Kmart didn't
like
have
real,
produce
like-
like that though.
Target
That's
really
true.
don't-
Like, Kmart didn't have
Target
like
really don't
food.
got a lot of produce either.
Yeah.
Target,
but,
you go to Target for like
but Target
the
started backwards. Target
Stanley
was Super
Cups
Target
and-
first. Target was bigger and then they got smaller and they compartmentalized. You remember that? Like in the late 90s when Target came around, they were Target's food super center. They were like almost like a Walmart in size. And then they started getting
Interesting.
smaller and smaller and they're like, oh, one in there, one in there, one in there. All cities, yeah. The more you know.
wow. Yeah.
Learn something new.
Kmart, that's
Kmart,
that's
a
for the
throwback.
culture. That's for the culture. I love that. What's your go-to karaoke song?
I always get stuck on this one. Because I was just going to say, I remember the way you used to love me.
Come on.
Yes. But it really is a
Hey.
Brandy song. Any Brandy song. But that was Faith Evans. So
Okay.
Lovely.
Nice.
Okay. Name one guilty pleasure.
I actually don't know what that means.
All right, so for an example, I have a guilty pleasure of buying shoes and socks.
Okay.
No matter what, my wife and I, we might say, oh, we're saving all of our money for the next 3 months. I'm like, all right, I'm saving all of my money, but there are a pair of shoes that come out in 2 weeks. I'm gonna buy them.
You know, these new Kobe's are coming out this year. We've been waiting on for 15 years. Just saying.
They better be nice.
So if you had a guilty pleasure, what would it be?
Mine sounds so boring compared to yours, but I like collecting pins. Like fuzzy pins.
Oh, fuzzy pins. Yeah, yeah.
Cute
Okay.
little things with the charms on the top and stuff.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I like when a pen writes really smooth. That's when I know I have to take it. If it's not mine, sorry, I'm gonna take it. Yeah.
If you can hang out with a celebrity for a day, who would it be?
Chris Brown.
Nice. If you could time travel, what year would it be?
When Michael Jackson was doing that one video, Rock With You.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Ooh.
What year was that? Like 82?
Mm.
70 something?
We'll just say the
Mm.
80s. We'll say the 80s.
80s. Yeah. So
Okay.
you would be in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would
see
probably
that.
be lined up to be one of the girls.
Okay.
But there actually was no girls in that video.
So you'd be the girl in the video,
There was
The
not a
only-
girl in the video.
but you could be
Oh.
if you
The
showed
only
up.
one.
He was gonna rock with me, yeah.
Period.
Go ahead, Steve, man. You can take it away.
Yeah. What is the best compliment you've ever gotten?
My eyes. People compliment me on my eyes, but I used to be so ashamed of my eyes.
Why?
Wow.
Because when I was younger, people used to think I was high.
Oh.
But I have naturally low eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna start telling people. Name a
They're
four-letter-
naturally.
Name a 4-letter word that starts with the letter B.
You got this.
Blue.
Blue.
I've been waiting on somebody to say the wrong word for like.
I don't
60
think that's ever gonna
episodes now.
happen
Why not?
It could be
because they know
Could.
it's not 4 letters,
It's just how fast can they say it?
right?
Mhm.
I feel like you have to ask that question faster, Steve.
You
gotta
got
catch somebody.
You got it. I've been doing okay. I've been slow today for sure, definitely.
You have to ask it fast because they're like, "Oh, I know it."
Exactly. I timed it out wrong. I should have been like, "Hey, fresh food or fried food?
Fresh.
Zip up hoodie or pull up hoodie?"
Pull up.
If you could describe one mythological creature that is still in existence today that you still believe in, what would that be?
A mermaid.
Same.
No hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She's woke.
Excellent. If you were to wear a warning label, what would that warning label say, Paige?
Blunt.
Mm.
You tell
Love
it like
that.
it is.
I'm gonna say what's on my mind.
That's a good thing.
And then the final one for me is, what is the stupidest dare you've ever done?
You know, I didn't play that game too often.
I feel that because it got messy.
Mm-hmm.
After you turn a certain age, it's like Truth or Dare was like one of those where you were just like, mm-mm.
Yeah.
Truth or
Nope.
dare? So think, why you asking?
Okay, well, maybe we should broaden that question. Like, what about bets? Like, you ain't ever been with your friends and be like, "I bet you won't. Bet you won't go do that." Like,
Yeah. I bet you won't climb that tree, right? And it's like 3 a.m. and you've had a few champagne
Mm-mm.
glasses.
Mm-mm.
I feel like I went somewhere with my sisters and we had to go around and kiss a guy. Like kiss him on the cheek or something. I think that was kind of weird.
I agree.
We were out
Not
of
doing
town
it
doing
random.
something,
Mm-hmm.
like Vegas or something.
Okay.
Okay. You got a preface on best Chicago pizza?
I like Italian Fiesta.
Yes. Good answer.
Yes.
10
Yes.
For 10 for 10. That's the first.
Mhm.
That's the first I've heard. All right, so then I
We
got
have
to
a
ask.
lot in common, I think.
Look at that. Look at that.
yeah,
So then
y'all best friends for real.
super best friends. You said the greatest answer I've heard, Italian Fiesta, when it comes to pizza. What about
Facts.
chicken?
I'm not a chicken eater.
Got it. Got it.
Crazy, but
Are you more like a dine-in restaurant type, right?
yeah, but I eat a lot
Yeah.
of fish, like salmon and
You like fish, not fried fish or grilled or oven.
catfish. A lot of fried.
Mm.
Okay, well then let's rock with that. Who got the best catfish fillets?
Or catfish
I
nuggets.
want to know myself.
Ooh, catfish nut. Mm.
Ooh, maybe sharks. Or no, y'all
I
didn't like
rock with
them.
sharks for sure.
No, that's
rock
right.
with
That's
sharks.
right there. Yeah, I've always been.
I
with
rock
that.
with sharks. Yeah.
Why do you
especially
say
out
that
here
like you're in
the
court?
north.
It was me.
rock
It
with
was me. Your Honor.
Yes. As a matter of fact, we
Got
might
you
have to
both.
put in an order
Oh my
later on
gosh.
tonight.
Okay.
Might as well. Treat yourself. It's Friday.
What do
If
you
you're
think about
listening to
going?
this, treat
Finally
yourself.
They open up a
Yeah.
Popeyes by me, so I'm gonna see what they got
Mm-mm.
going on.
Mm-mm.
Popeyes changed their recipe on
They
their.
did? Because it's a
I-
new looking Popeyes. It's not like the ones I'm used to. Like it's big. They have like bone-in wings and stuff. Have you seen this?
I saw that. Yeah, they got bone-in wings now.
Yeah, I was thinking about going there and just try it, but if it's not like you said, then I should walk away. I mean, there's Chick-fil-A too, right?
Mm.
Didn't
Dang.
Popeyes always have bone-in wings?
I never thought. I didn't know.
They're like the smaller ones. I didn't think so.
Like
They
they don't
always
have like
had
any
wings.
barbecue or buffalo wings.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
should have that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh.
the chicken I will eat. Hot wings.
Y'all making me so hungry.
You heard it first,
Yeah,
Popeyes.
facts.
Hot wings.
Hot wings, run it up.
All right. Now, is there anything we can look forward to in the future from Paige Ellis that you want to talk about?
I mentioned it, but it's huge. I think this Peace and Patience video release party is going to be amazing. It's going to be a beautiful event. That's going to be next week. Other than that, music-wise, I plan to release a lot of great R&B. Like I always hear, I bring the early 2000s vibes, and that's a huge compliment. So
Yeah.
We
Be
love
prepared.
the 2000s vibe.
We love the 2000s vibe.
Quick question: What type of artists are you looking to collab with in the future as well?
type like genre.
I mean, I guess not necessarily genre because we have different types of artists in the same genre. I guess my question is, for an example, you have a J. Cole, that's a rapper, right? And then you have a Baby, that's also a rapper. And then if I had to ask you, like, hey, are you going for a J. Cole vibe or the Baby vibe? What would be something that you're looking to collab with in the future? Not using them as like a limit, but you know, do you have like a certain type of sound that you're looking to explore?
I definitely want to collab again with a female artist, and just someone who's soulful, somebody who we blend well together with our R&B soul sound, like a Her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody that, like, you know how Brandy and Monica did their collaboration,
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
classic collaboration. They're like in the same kind of
Space.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
That makes
something
sense.
like that.
Nice.
A lot of good stuff on the way.
Yeah, we're excited. Thank you again, Paige, for joining us here on the Midday Live Show, live every Fridays. You know where to reach us, guys. Of course, you need to be checking out, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel. Brand new, curated by Jazza Fierce herself. So you need to hit the subscribe button ASAP. Season
ASAP.
3 is just beginning, and we have too much left to give.
Nice.
Ooh.
Perfectly said.
Thank y'all for having me. It was fun.
Good. That's what we love to hear. We want people to come in, you know, feeling the good vibe, the good energy, and then leave feeling like family.
Mhm. Yeah. We just added another family member to the mix.
Yes.
We always look out for our fam. So if there's anything that we can do to help you push your music or push your next project, let us know.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, if I'm in y'all DMs, don't be saying this girl is blacker.
No, it's gonna be like we're just waiting for our invitation.
And there you have it.
We got you. Whatever you need.
Hmm. And we also waiting on the invitation to the wedding as well. We love weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your green
do.
out.
Get the registry started.
Not money, like we're wearing green.
Oh, that's cool. Like emerald green or
Oh,
like a different
dope.
green?
Like a forest.
Mm.
Like that dark green.
Nah,
The way.
pending.
That's
Those
really
green
cool.
suits do hit. Is it gonna be like green and cream?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah,
Mm.
that is.
That
I
shit
met
is
a,
that spoiled
Florence
milk.
in the jacuzzi the other day, and she said toffee roses. They're naturally brown. So I might have some toffee roses.
Toffee roses. That's new.
Nice.
Never heard of that.
Nice.
Well, it's on. It's nothing but up. And when it's up, it's stuck.
Stuck.
Thank you for joining us, Paige.
I like that. Thank y'all.
Oh. Okay.
Hate to let you go type thing, right? We hate to end the show, but we do want to let you know there's going to be plenty of clips out. Posting so much this weekend. Head on over to our Instagram page and follow at the Midday Live Show.
Right there,
Yes,
right
sir.
there.
Make sure you guys are safe this weekend. Enjoy life. Respect life. We'll see you guys next week.
Yes, we will.
I'm gonna use your emoji, okay? Thank you.
Yeah. As he said, make sure to follow us on Instagram at the Midday Live Show. Subscribe to our new YouTube channel. Me at Jazzer So Fierce. I'm on air this weekend, Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The first brunch of the new year. 103.5.
Come on, let's go.
Tune in.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh man, follow me at DJ Spoiled Milk too, man. Check out my New Year's Eve recap. It was pretty lit. Pretty lit.
Yes, sir. You can reach me at Steve Styles Radio, YouTube, Instagram, the works. But if you're on TikTok, I know TikTok's out there. Hit me up at Podcast Tips. All types of tips to help your podcast.
And Paige, what's your Instagram?
Y'all can find me at Paige Ellis Music. That's my Instagram. That's my Facebook. That's my TikTok.
Period.
So yes.
That's
That's our
consistent.
MySpace too, y'all.
That's on MySpace too.
And AOL.
Mhm.
All right, guys. We're over and out. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.